Hello?
Hello, it's the police.
What's up? What's
Hello,
up?
fella. Mr. Robinson,
What's up?
you were wanted for prison recall, my friend.
For what reason?
For prison release licenses.
Alright,
Okay,
take it.
no, you're now under arrest.
Okay,
So you can have
alright.
to say anything, mate.
Alright, why are you grabbing?
In court. Anything you say may be given evidence. The reason I'm grabbing you is because there's a number of tar marks on your person.
I'm not a violent person.
Might have a razor blade in your throat.
A razor blade in my throat?
To previous, yeah.
I haven't got a razor blade in my throat.
No, I don't know that, do I, unfortunately? If you've got one on your person. So.
I know, but you don't need to be so rough.
Take the phone off him.
Take my phone,
Just
please.
take the phone off.
Keep the camera on them, please.
I'm more than happy to be recorded.
Keep the camera on them, please.
No sudden movement, you have.
I haven't done a sudden movement.
He's not a violent man.
I'm not a violent man. I haven't done anything wrong.
Right, okay.
What am I being arrested for?
There's a breach of prison.
Yeah, he left the hostel because he was having a nervous breakdown.
From the police national computer say that you've pushed a particular license. I don't know what that is, but
you've been instructed to come and arrest, right? So have you got any things you need to take with you?
He hasn't got any shoes on.
Well, we'll sort that out.
Shoes on? Do you know where your shoes are?
Yeah, they're downstairs.
Good man.
Do you want to show me where they are?
I'll explain why you're under arrest.
I want to see
I'll
what's
give you the rest of
happening.
the session.
Okay. Just aware how the cameras are rolling, so they've been rolling the whole time,
Cool,
alright?
okay,
Anything
thank you,
dangerous on
thank
your
you.
person?
No, I'm not a violent person.
He's not a violent person.
I'm an IPP, political prisoner.
He has not committed a crime since 2005.
I don't commit criminal offences.
With the greatest respect, I can only work on the information that's provided to me from an outside source.
Okay.
If they suggest that there's a violence mark on your person, I'm going to protect myself. I'm sure you appreciate that. I don't want to.
We've never met you before, so we get given the information.
Yeah, and I can see that, that
You've been
information
absolutely
may
fine
be
with
older,
us.
out of date, but
I appreciate you got a job to do. I
Yeah.
It's
completely
okay.
respect the police.
this is nothing personal, yeah?
I don't have any problems with the police. Like,
We'll take it off, guys.
My fiance, who's not remotely violent at all, he's a very, very decent man, okay? He's been recalled because he had a nervous breakdown and left his hostel.
Okay.
As
As you appreciate, we don't make those rules up. Obviously, we
I know.
just get
I know.
instructed to ask them by the probation service.
So,
Yeah, of
I'm not
course,
sure
of course, of course.
which prison you've been recalled to, but I'll find out everything in the call for you.
Obviously, downstairs we've snapped the lock, but we'll put a new lock in and give you the keys, okay?
Right,
Is this
well,
your address, is it?
No, our host is with his girlfriend.
I'm a
He's not even
down in
here.
the front.
Anything else you need that you might... Tell you what,
Come on, babe, think what you need, darling.
Okay, I'm happy that you're not going to cause any kind of further aggravation. The cops will have to stay on because you are technically under arrest.
Do you know where he's going to go
It's not
first?
really
Maybe
my
going
friend.
to Fourth Banks Police Station in
Which
Newcastle?
one?
Fourth Banks.
So it's going to be in Newcastle.
That's where we most likely go, yes.
So when will I be able to see him?
I'm sure you can respect that.
I don't know, it's a prison recall, he'll be going to prison.
Nate's been banging on that door like there's nothing wrong, shouting. We said we were going to come in.
He's terrified.
Right, okay, so right now it's bang on 1 AM. Okay? I've already cautioned you on PC 306 Elliot from the police fire support team.
Firearm.
I'm still a constable, I'd still do normal police work, I just have an extra responsibility. We don't particularly that you're at that level of threat. I just have a duty to do.
You've come to me with firearm, handguns.
Well, yeah, it's my job. I'm just a police constable like everybody else.
We're the only people spare at the moment, that's it. Alright,
So I'm not going to just stop.
So
doing one
frightening for
responsibility and
him.
carry out
He's got
another.
really severe PTSD.
Just like
He's got an official diagnosis of PTSD.
I understand that.
Honestly, he
I do
has.
police work, yeah. This is just an extra
He really
matter.
does.
If you can appreciate when I'm manhandled and dragging him out the address, we're just basically speaking to him.
It's just
If we
that
can
I'm
get
not
these
gonna
things,
leave
we'll
it
take
in the
them
car
to you, alright?
when I
Please,
can't
please
control
treat
it.
him with
It's-
care, please.
Yeah,
I promise
That's
you,
okay,
he's
it's
not
okay.
committed any crimes.
We did have officers out of that, yes.
Adam, it's
Anything
going to
that
be
you
alright.
need if you are being recalled to prison, which I suspect you are.
Do you have any medication or anything you need that's here?
Doesn't
No, that's okay.
Is
Sure.
it a bag,
He's got very
perhaps?
bad toothache at the moment. Do you want to take a couple of those
I
Nurofen?
can't give him
You
any
can't
tablets,
take anything.
unfortunately.
You can speak to your
I can
medical
certainly
health
take
practitioner
them.
and go to the police.
All right.
Do you want to pack a bag for him?
Yeah.
Okay. He can't have his phone. Put it somewhere. I'm fine being recorded. Just
All right. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
see that?
Our phones are recording, our cameras are recording, so...
What should I pack for you?
Put the books. There's 2 or 3 books in there. Put the books in there and the grey tracksuit.
the bag. I'm going to be searched. I'm sure you understand.
No, of course.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I'm not going to search it here and now. I appreciate that he's not a violent individual to us in any way, shape, or form.
It's just for him. It
I
feels
tell you what, though,
personal.
those stairs are steep.
But he's not committed a crime since 2005.
Okay.
Um,
How are you? How's your mental well-being?
he's been diagnosed with PTSD, as I was telling your colleague.
Okay.
This
Is
why
there
he's
anything
very
that we can do to help you with that? Is there anything that we can particularly put you in contact with whilst at custody? I don't want you to be upset, to be honest.
What about passport? Need that?
If you feel he should have it, just give it to him. I mean, everything can always be returned.
It's okay, baby. It's alright.
Would you rather you were removed from this location just to keep you nice and chilled? No? Okay. How are your handcuffs? Are they okay? Try and switch back into what I'm saying, mate.
It's okay, it's gonna be alright. Look, we'll get you a really good lawyer. I can't see this.
Just slow down. I'm not going to drag him out of the house. Just slow down and make sure you get what he needs.
The reason he left the hostel because he was so terrified of going back to prison for a third time.
Is that perhaps one of your conditions?
IPP recall, no crimes committed whatsoever.
Okay. They haven't particularly told us which of his conditions he's breached, just that a number of conditions have been breached. So once the paperwork's reviewed, I'll let you know exactly what's happening and why. Is there anybody else you want us to inform? No?
Obviously, get that question again when you get to the police station.
I've got his mum's son.
Okay.
I don't know, I appreciate you young, probably know this a great deal. Have you got your legal representation that you can access?
He hasn't got
Have you got anybody that you normally use whose card or details you want to take? No?
We haven't got a lawyer, we haven't.
Right, okay. But in the meantime, you can always have access to the duty. Yeah, you know that's independent from the police. We'll take it from there in regards to what's happening. Where was your footwear?
It's out. It's by the door.
It's by the front door. Is
okay. Are you sure there's no medication or anything that we need to take?
No, he's not on medication.
Okay.
Just a Nurofen for his toothache.
Yeah.
That's where the other boxes.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I appreciate it's a shock in the middle of the night, but you know you'll be okay, and we're all right with you. I just want to make sure you're all right.
We'll do a JR, right? We'll get a judicial
I'm not going to be locked up for years. Another recall.
I know. We'll get a good lawyer, okay?
Take it with the first battery as possible.
I'm not taking the phone. I'll leave the phone here.
Okay, well the police have got no interest in your phone.
I don't leave the phone. It'll just be stuck in. It'll just be stuck in prison.
Would you not rather have some form of contact details other than none?
I've got my phone book in there.
Yeah, I've got my phone book in. Have I just double check? What else?
She's got anything that you may need for clothing or change of clothes. Which prison were you at?
So I've got boxes,
that you believe you'd be recalled to.
What's in there?
I don't.
Wallet.
Okay.
I don't.
Bracelet.
No.
Was the hostel you were going to be staying in? Was it up here or whereabouts was it?
It's in London.
South London.
So,
Okay, right.
Well, the problem was his relationship with his probation officer broke down, and it was the same probation officer who'd recalled him the first time.
Okay.
Well, for the second recall, it took him almost a year to get out.
Right.
The parole board found no evidence to keep him in prison at all, but unfortunately he was re-released to the exact same probation officer.
Okay.
And he did everything to sort his life out and move on, and he was brilliant. But after 2.5 months, he started having a nervous breakdown because he was just so convinced that she was trying to get him sent back to prison that he fled the hostel having a nervous breakdown. That's what happened. Trauma-induced breakdown. And he was having insomnia, he was having nosebleeds, he was...
Have you been seeing anybody up here medically or not? No.
He's been receiving no care whatsoever. We can't get a solicitor.
Hands okay?
Right.
Yeah, they're okay? Right, okay. We'll slow things down in the car. I'll discuss everything with you again.
Ted, what about those?
If you want to take them. I've got no harm in that.
I don't need them. Well, they won't let me have them.
You want it from them?
They won't let me have them, sweetheart. They won't let me have them.
It's unbelievable. People out there committing crimes. It's like, I know it's not your fault.
No, our information is very limited, to be brutally honest with you.
Obviously, you can imagine you've been breached in London by the Met, and the information gets passed up to us.
And we act on it,
they pass the information.
Oh no, you're just doing your jobs. Yeah, no, totally.
As much as you got to do your job, it's got to be ethical as well. So, in this situation, it's been reported to us that he's breached his prison release license.
Yeah, it's just because he left the hospital.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that may well be his condition, and that's not for me to decide. But
so what will happen when he gets in?
We're going to Fourth Bank Police Station, which is the centre of around.
Do you want to take that somewhere to get a better Wi-Fi signal or something?
I don't know.
How will I know what's going on then?
He'll be allowed to give you a phone call. If he's got it,
Have you got my number? Yeah.
You've definitely got this lady's number. I don't want you to
Yeah,
leave
it's
without
in
it
the
if you
book.
need it.
It's in the book. Yeah.
And are
Okay.
you going to be alright at this address? Yes.
Suppose so.
No, but you're happy to remain here, in that you know the people who live here, and you're happy with all of that. Okay.
Come on. Let's go. We'll go down to the next floor, get your shoes on. Yeah? I don't want you to slip bang it. I
Careful.
think for individuals like this is perhaps not the tallest of buildings. Okay.
We banged our head in here many a time.
Right, come on. Good man. Nice and chilled. Are you sure your hands are okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, good
I'm gonna
man.
go first. I'll walk in front of you, alright?